everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me here on this very interesting Thursday afternoon or evening, wherever it might be in the corner of the world that you are currently in. Thank you for joining us. Karen, hello. Good afternoon, peeps. Karen says, hello, Karen. Good to have you here. Thank you for being here. And everybody else in the chat. I'm Sam. Welcome to the Flipside. And we are going to be playing a rather small little game called Mind Your Business. Mind Your Business. This is a game that's designed by Art Casey's, put out by Envy Born Games. I actually picked this up last year at Origins, and I'm just now getting it to the table, and I'm very sad about that it's taken me this long to do it, because when I checked it out at Origins, it looked like a very fun game, very fun solo game. Jess and I played a two-player game last night so I could learn how to play it. And I was very interested after my first play. Now, it's going to take some growing. I haven't used everything in the game yet, so which is one of the cool things about the solo mode that we're going to get to in just a few moments. The game actually comes with a number of different, this is a sizable rule book for a game this size, but it's because it has a number of different ways that you can play the game solo, and it incrementally teaches you different things. So my vision for this stream is that we're actually going to play through all three of those ways that you can play solo mode, so that you guys can experience all three ways that the solo mode can work. Easiest first, kind of middleweight second, and then everything in the nuts and bolts on that third one. Eric is here. Kabuki Kid is here. Hello. See, I said hello to you first, Eric, before Kabuki Kid. So I want you to I want that to stick in your memory now, dude. Anyway, and I haven't even said hi to Matthew yet, but hello, Matthew. And he was here before you. So I'm just saying, Eric, I kind of spread it around a little bit. I let people feel the love at different places. You'll get your turn, buddy. All right? Okay? Are we good? All right, we're good. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Ooh, forget about it. Who's this guy? Yeah, I know. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hey, if you're new here, if you just, maybe you saw a post on Instagram, maybe you saw a post on Facebook, maybe you saw a post on Twitter or X or whatever it's called nowadays, and you're new here, would you consider hitting that like, subscribe button, hitting that bell so that you can be let known when we have some more videos coming up? And yes, I know Blake said it the other day, I need a little graphic whenever I say this. I just haven't got around to making it yet. I'm going to do that before tomorrow, though. So we'll fly that. We'll fly that new graphic tomorrow as soon as I get through making it. So that is cool. Mikhail Hansen, hello. Good to see you. Or is it Mikhail or Michael? You let me know. I'll pronounce it either way. Evening gamers, you must be from another part of the world, sir. Welcome, welcome. And so, gotta be dwarf themed. It isn't, actually. It isn't. It's gnomes. Gnomes, they say. But I actually, a little bit of a peek behind the curtain here, I actually had my green dwarf anatomy shirt on. You know, it's the whole anatomy man, but it's a dwarf. I had that on because I was like, this has got to be dwarves. But it's not, it's gnomes. But I was really into a dwarf kind of theme. And I was eating my lunch here right before the stream, and I got ranch dressing on the front of my dwarf shirt. So I had to go change shirts. But cool thing is, this is ways for, if you want some merch, if you want some Flipside merch, then you can click the link in our description and go check that out if you feel like doing so. It's a cool way to support the channel. And everybody wants glitter again, so I'm gonna go. Merch is like this, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Woo! You should have never pointed that out. I would have never known. And Now I'm going to overuse it probably. But anyway, there we go. A Vitruvian dwarf. Yes, that's what it is. It was a Vitruvian dwarf shirt. I have it. It's a green shirt. I love the color green. So there was a number of different reasons why I wanted to wear it today. Dwarf because mining, and green because green. English pronunciation is fine. Very cool. Harder for English speakers to use the Swedish one. Okay, well, I understand that. I appreciate that, though. More glitter bombs today? Always glitter bombs. Ting! Oh, Lord help me. Yep, I know. That's what's going to happen. We should have made him forever wonder what was causing those effects. I know. You should have. That would have been the fun thing for you to do. It probably would have. I would have. No, I can't say that because I don't know that I would have eventually caught on, but I maybe would have eventually figured it out. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into Mind Your Business. So this is actually a 1 to 2 player game. It has solo mode. It has 3 different solo modes, as I said earlier. We'll get to those in just a minute, but it can also be played 2 players. Now, if you want to play 3 or 4 players, you have to buy 2 copies of the game, and then you can go up to a 3 or 4 player game with 2 different copies. But the price of the game isn't that high, so it's not asking much of you. But again, you have to simply make that delineation on yourself. Now, there is also a competitive mode, a solo mode, and there's also a co-op mode in this game. Right now, we're only going to be doing the 3 ways that you can play it solo mode. We will probably play it. I do have 2 copies. I picked up 2 copies last year at Origins, so we may be doing a 3 or 4 player version of it at some point in the future. Tomorrow is Dabbawalla, though, from Queen Games. You need to check that out because that's going to be coming to Kickstarter here pretty soon. And JT and I have a pretty good relationship with the peeps over at Queen Games, and they've got some pretty cool materials. They got some pretty cool products, so we like showing those off for them. Anyway, Mind Your Business is what we're doing today. So let's get down to the table and take a look, shall we? Business or business? Well, I said mind your business because that's just how I like to goof around. But it's okay. We'll find something to say behind his back. You always do, Eric. It's very good. It'll probably have something to do with TI4. That's all right, though. No worries, no worries, no worries. All right, so basically what you're going to be doing on this turn is you have your little gnome. And your gnome starts out here on your track. Actually, you know what? That's something I was wondering from last night, and I forgot I was wondering about it. No, he starts right here. Boom. Sorry. Well, we did something wrong last night. Anyway, so your gnome here, he starts right here on the card that is adjacent to your mining cart. And so the mining cart is going to be moving around each turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth and so on, around the board. Now, in the solo game, he's going to go all the way around the mine. In a 2-player game, the exit is right here, and the exit for your opponent is right here. So you only go around half of it in a 2-player game. In a solo mode, however, you go all the way around the mine. So once your mine cart gets back to this spot, the game's over. You count how many cards you have, and that's your score for the game. Now, how do you get cards? Well, you need to load your cart with matching kinds of resources. So there's basically 3 different kinds of resources in the game. As you can see right here, there are gems. Right here, you see that there are gold, and then there are other ones like this right here where it's coal. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to go out here and line up the cards in such a way that you have a chain of the same kind of resource leading back to your mine cart. The way I set this up, the way you're supposed to fill the thing is you go left to right, top to bottom. And so that's how I filled this out, top to bottom, and it just so happened that these lined up the way they did. I didn't do any type of shenanigans or anything like that. This is just how it lined up. So my first turn is going to actually be a pretty cool one, but I need to start making sure that I'm lined up for these other spots where my minecart's going to be, so I can try to get as many cards under my minecart by the end of the game as possible. Now, you'll notice here that there are also event cards out here on the corners. So what's going to happen here is when my minecart moves past this event card, I'm going to flip it over, and then at the next phase after I flip it over, I'm going to have to do whatever it says. And it could be a number of different things, like, you know, get rid of an entire column of mine cards and replace them, or whatever it might be, but we have to do those in order. Now, on your turn, you can take up to 3 actions. First phase is you take up to 3 actions. Those actions are moving your gnome. So for 1 action, you can move your gnome to an orthogonal minecart. So that would be 1, 2, 3 actions like that. You can always take up to 3 actions, but you never have to take 3 actions. You can always take less than 3 actions if you want to, but you can never take more than 3 actions, except for these little cards here, and we'll get to these in just a few minutes. So moving is one thing, rotating is another. So you can rotate the card that you're on any number of degrees. So if you want to, you know, I could pick this card up and move it like this if I wanted to, or something to that effect. But you can rotate your card that you're standing on. That's a second action that you have the ability to do. You can also swap. So you can swap with any orthogonally adjacent card to where you are. When you do that, however, the card that your gnome is standing on, he rides that card. So he stays with the card. So if I wanted to swap these two, it would be something like this, and that's how it would end up. Okay, so that is another thing you could do. You can swap cards on your turn. You can also, as an action, load your minecart, and that simply means that you're going to take all of the cards that are of the same material, and it's linked to your minecart, and put them under your minecart. All right. Once you have done, then that's load. Then a 5th thing that you can do is you can swap or rotate your a campfire card that's out there. So you have these cards that are here that are campfire cards, and like that one over there. You can rotate or swap those as if your gnome was actually standing on them. But that is something, it does take 1 of the actions that you have to do, and you can only do up to 3. So those are the 5 actions that you have available to you. You'll take 3 of them. It can be 3 of the same or 3 different ones. It doesn't matter, but you only get up to 3. And then you're going to read the sign. If you ever end your action phase on one of these cards that has a sign on it, you'll read it and then do whatever it says. Then you'll move your cart 1 space clockwise. Then if you were able to load any cards on your turn, you'll refill, always going left to right, top to bottom, according to your perspective. So left to right, top to bottom for me, but if it's, for example, if you're the other person, it would be left to right, top to bottom. All right. So whenever you're refilling on your turn. So that's a cool thing about it. All right. So that's basically it. Now, I did show you these 3 cards earlier today. These are like one-time actions that you can do on your turn that will help you do certain things. For example, they have a teleportation where you can swap your card with the card adjacent to your cart. So if you're way over here somewhere and you need to get back to where your card is, you can use this card. Once you've used these cards, though, they go away. They're done for the game. You also have emergency breaks, which means that you simply don't move your cart this turn. Then there is lunchtime. And lunchtime allows you to take 2 extra actions this turn only. So if you use this card, you get 5 actions in 1 turn instead of just 3. But like I said, if you use these, they're gone for the entire game. 1 and done. So maybe we will, maybe we won't use those, but you never know. All right, so that's pretty much the explanation of the game. We're pretty much able to go. Let's see what everybody's talking about. What if it tells you to dance around the table naked? Well, we'll edit that part out, Kabuki Kid. I'll try to turn the cameras off before I actually follow through. I got a big break from work today as my internet was down for 2.5 hours. Oh, well, congrats, Matthew. Or to eat a durian fruit or something. Well, hopefully it doesn't go that deep into what the sign says. Matthew, count your blessings. Yep. Surfing gnome. Is that like a surfing bird? Yep, pretty much. All right, here we go. So, all right, so I'm going to be starting right here, and I'm going to, see, I've already got a pretty sweet setup here for my opening round, but I need to make sure that I can try to get some other things set up for over here. So I think what I'm going to do is one of my actions is I'm going to swap this one because it's a campfire. I'm going to rotate that one like this. And then I don't know what else to do, y'all. Because I really don't want to touch any of these. So I think that's going to be one. Load your cart. One resource can be wild. Oh. So you can have one link that isn't the right kind, and it'll, that's interesting. All right, well, let's see here. I think we're just going to go one here. So I did one here to rotate that, and then I did one to go here. When is that thing carried out? That is carried out. Read the sign and then move your cart. So it's not going to help me this turn. So no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go here to 2. So I did 1, rotate that, 2, 3. That's my 3 actions. So I've taken my 3 actions. I don't have a sign to read. Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to stay here because I need to load my cart. Duh, I'm so stupid. So I got 1, 2, 3, and that'll go right underneath my cart here. And now I read my sign, load my cart. Well, I can't because I already did. Anyway, so that's done. I'm thinking, I'm sorry. I know, hence the smoke. Read the sign, not going to do it. It says that you may do it anyway. I'm going to move my cart, that's my next one, and then refill the mine. So I'm going to take these cards here, again, left to right, top to bottom. So this one goes first, and I'm going to flip them over the same way each and every time, like that. All right, that's my first round. Second round, let's see here. I don't think I can get anything in here. Maybe. Okay. I'm going to go with, I'm going to swap. It's my first action. Like that. That was my first action. My second action. I'm going to go 2. I won't be able to do it, will I? So, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. So it doesn't really matter. So that was 1. I think I'll go. I'm going to rotate this one like that. That was 1, 2, 3. I've got a thing that leads into my cart. So, no. Swap was 1. 2, 3 is going to be load this guy. Read the sign, not going to do it, can't do it. Move the cart, refill the mine. Okay, well that's pretty cool. Now we're going to, let's go with 1. One, 2, 3. Okay, and so that's my 3 actions. I'm going to read the sign, swap 2. Oh, snap. Dadgum. I keep... I'm such an idiot, man. Good night in the morning. That's just going to be 1. Okay. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to read the sign so I get to load my cart, even though I could have done it anyway. Now I move my cart and I refill like that and refill the mine. And so I'm gonna go on my next turn 1, 2, and we're gonna go 3, swap this like that. Let's see here. What's the other dwarf mining game that had a huge problem with rulebook? Second edition still didn't help. Huge discussion on BGG publisher back and forth. I have no idea. I think Sam played that other game. Oh, it might have been. I think I know what you're. I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember. It was kind of an oblong box almost. Not super oblong. It was more of a rectangle than this, like almost a Ticket to Ride size, but it was rectangle, not a square. But I can't remember. All right. So that's that. So we refilled, we've moved everything, and now we have another turn going here. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I don't know why I did that. And then 3, like this. But that doesn't help me at all, because I'm not standing over here, and I can't load it. That's okay, I'll get it when it's over here, possibly. All right, so there's that. So that was 1, 2, 3. So I took my 3 actions, read the sign, there is no sign, move my cart. So I'm going to come over here, but now I'm going to reveal this. And this says cave in, shuffle, then redistribute the highlighted cards. And it has the highlighted cards of these right here. So I have to take these cards here into my hand, and we're going to shuffle them. So we had a cave in the mine. That's not good. Hopefully everybody got out alive. All right, so then we'll just flip them back over. 2, 3, 4. All right. That was the cave in. So that was that. We would refill now, but we don't have anything to refill. So we're going to, I think we're going to try to, we're going to first of all swap. I'm going to go 1, 2, and then oh wow. And then I'll go 3 like that. I think that's what I'll do. Don't have anything going into my cart. I mean, I got that, but I don't think that counts. No sign to read. Move the cart. Bonk. Refill the mine. Can't do that. So now we're going to go to next round. There's not really a way to get all that in there, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to try to set stuff up over here. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. So I can go like this. That's 1. 2, I'm going to swap like that. Yeah. So I'm going to leave that there just like that. That was 2, right? And I think that's all I'm going to do. So my third action is going to be to load the cart, which is these 2 things right here. Just like that. Read the sign, don't have a sign, move the cart, whoosh, and refill the mine. 1, 2. All right, so now I am going to try to oh my goodness. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I think. And nope, not going to go 3. I'm going to go 2 right there. And then I'm going to load 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. This guy's still here. And there's no sign to read. Move the cart, which is going to be next to this guy now. And then we refill. Left to right, top to bottom. Like so. And he was here. And so that's that. So now we are goodness gracious. I don't think I want to touch anything really. I guess I will move 1, 2, now do I keep that here so I can move twice during the read the sign phase, or do I just go ahead and load it? 2 cards is 2 cards, yeah? So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to load my cart. 1, 2. Does that work? Yeah, because it's leading into it. Yeah, okay, cool. 1, 2. He was here, and no sign to read, so now we move. Sorry, let me go ahead and do that. We should have moved first. So we'll go over here. This stays here, and we will read this. Sinkhole. Discard, then replace the highlighted cards. So these 4 over here are discarded and replaced. Left to right, top to bottom. Oh my. Oh my. Huh. Okay then. This one's going to be a rotate. Actually, I don't think I can get that there. No. We'll go 1, 2, to do that. Hold on for a second. I got to check something real quick. He was here. No, he was here. Okay, cool. Never mind. But that means he comes over here. Okay. Now I'm good. Had to just go back and check that up. 1God777. Hey. Haven't seen you for a while. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Thank you very much. Keep it up, indeed. Appreciate that. Let's see. Almost bought it until I read all that crap. Gonna drive me nuts trying to think of it. Yep, me too. I can almost see it. I can almost see the box cover in my head. That's my thing. All right, so the sinkhole's done. We moved to this. We don't have anything going on, but we can jump to a camp or a corner. That might be a cool thing to do. Rotate to adjacent. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to jump to this corner over here. That's the read the sign. Move the cart. Whoops. And refill the mine, which I don't need to do. All right. But I do need to read the sign here. So I'm going to rotate that one. And then that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to rotate that one. Doesn't do me any good anyway. All right, then I moved my cart, refill the mine, did that. Next one, we're going to see if I rotate that one and that one and that one. Ooh. I don't think I can get to it though. Let's see. Geez, I'm too far away. I know what I'm going to do. Lunchtime. I'm going to get 2 extra actions. I don't know if that's going to help me much, but I'm going to rotate this one. Kerplink, just like that. And then that's one. Second one is going to be, well, 2, 3, 4. And then rotate this one, 5. That's my 5 actions. Maybe that's going to work. Maybe it won't. I don't know. 1, 2, and rotate. Yeah, that might not be. Oh, wait. Could use that. I wonder if it says we can only use one of those per turn. That would be interesting. Let me see. You may use these cards during step 1 of your turn. These actions are single use. Must flip the card over to show that if it is no longer available, the act of activating it does not count as an action. Okay, so no, it doesn't. Swap the card with the one adjacent to your cart. I don't want to do that. Ooh, maybe I do. Yes, I do. I'm going to use teleportation. So I used lunchtime. I'm going to use teleportation. And this little bad boy is going to go over here. And this one's going to go over here like this. And I go with it. That was super duper cool. All right. So those are the 2 things that I used on my turn. And now I'm going to go ahead and read the sign. There is no sign. Move my cart. Blink, like so. Refill the mine. Don't need to do that. Next turn, first action is going to be to rotate this, like so. So that's 1. 2 is going to be to fill my cart, and this was the mother load because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those suckers get put under there like so. This guy is right here. And I need to read the sign. There is no sign. I need to move my cart. Bink, right there. Then I need to refill. Left to right, top to bottom. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. So he's right here. I think I am going to use my emergency brakes, so I'm not going to move this turn. But I'm going to go 1, well, I'm going to go 1, 2, all right, 2, jump to a corner or a camp. Should I do that? Boom, boom. That's not going to help. But I would be able to go boom, boom. That would help. Okay, that's cool. I don't need to go there. Huh. All right. So I'm trying to set this trail of gold up here, and I think I've got it. I am not moving this turn, so that's cool. I'm not going to do any other actions, I don't think. I don't see any campfires out there, so I can't do that anyway. So I'm not going to do any more actions. I'm not going to move my card because I played my last card here. Refill the mine, don't have to do it. So now next turn happens. And so we're going to go with... oh, we're going to miss it, aren't we? Nut balls. Okay. We're going to go swap one. Like this. Then we're going to go 2. And we're going to swap for 3. Like that. All right. So that will actually work out pretty good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have this guy. So we're done our 3 actions. I read the sign. I can rotate 2 adjacent. So I'm going to rotate this one like that. That's pretty cool. And then rotating everything else doesn't really matter to me because it no worky anyway. So I'm not going to worry about the second one. And now we move the cart over here. And we'll refill the mine, but we don't need to do that. But now I have to read this. Failed breaks, move your cart 1. Okay. All right. All right. All right. No big deal. No big deal. Refill the mine. Next turn, we're going to go 1, 2, swap. Like that. Oh, it's interesting to, I guess it's needful to note that you can't rotate the card when you're swapping them. You have to keep them oriented the same. I think you probably have picked up on that by now. But all right, we're going to go 1, 2, and then 3 is going to be load the cart. So 1, 2, 3. And not standing on a sign. Got to move my cart. So it's going to go here now. And we got 1, 2, he's back here, and 3. All right, well, that's an interesting proposal here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'm going to spend 1 action to rotate this guy just like that. And I'll load my cart. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. That was my second action, I think. Third action. I'll go here for 3. And so then read the sign. There is no sign. Got to refill the cart. So 1, 2, 3. Well, Okay, well, that still kind of works. We'll go 1, 2, and 3 will be to load the cart. Boom, boom, like so. So that's 3. Read the sign. I'm here. There is no sign. Move your cart here and refill. 1, 2. Oh man, and he's right there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. Not going to be able to get anything on this turn, I don't think. Because I'd have to go 1, 2, 3, swap, and then I wouldn't be able to load. So that's a no bueno. Yep, I'm done. I am finito, so not much I can do there. Because after this turn, the game's going to end, and I won't be able to... See, maybe I could rotate the 1. But again, I don't think getting 1 cart is... No, it's not Nidavalier. And it's not sabotage. It had... I can't remember it. I am looking up something real quick. Load. If a chain of matching resources leads to your cart card, you may collect all of the mine cards that form the chain. All right, so there has to be probably more than 1 card because it has to be matching. So it has to be, this isn't matching this, so, and it's not leading, so I can't take just that. I think I probably did that on one of the other ones. So we're going to just put 1 card back like so, just to kind of take that asterisk away. But there's nothing else I can do. It comes back here. So that is the end of the game. And so, game end. Once your cart reaches the exit, the game ends. Count the resource cards you have collected, then consult the chart below to see your final rank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh dear. I should have gotten 30. At least to even register. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26. I didn't even register, y'all. I did not even register. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I totally sucked at this game, but that's okay. You get an idea of how it plays, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to set up for Tier 2, and I suppose that I'm going to do just as horrible in Tier 2 as well. So let's put it back up here on this screen real quick, just so that we can get some FaceTime. See what I did there? All right, so that was Chapter 1, Risky Digs. Introduces the event cards. All right. Chapter 2, the Gobblin Goblin. Oh, yeah, baby. There's another thing in here that we're going to have to pull out now. And it is called the Gobblin Goblin. It looks more like looks more like a slug than anything else. I don't think it looks like a goblin at all. It's your family-friendly goblin. How's that? All right, so it's beginning to seem as if the mine won't reopen anytime soon. The owners decided to board up the entrance after a gnome was bitten by a goblin some time ago. Apparently, they barely made it out alive. If it weren't for summoning a magical campfire to scare away the beast, that gnome would have been lunch for the goblin. And yet, so many treasures still sit inside the mine waiting to be collected. Are you brave enough to dig them? Yes. With a hungry goblin lurking in the darkness? Yes. All right, so the setup. Follow the same rules as Chapter 1 with the following changes. Place the goblin figure lying down near the bottom right mine card. This is the goblin's entrance. Shuffle the resource goblin deck. Ooh. And place it face down where it can be easily reached. Ooh. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get this set up. I'm going to turn my little cheat rule breaker cards back over so I know that I have them at my disposal once again. Event cards go away though. It doesn't say that we're using event cards. Oh yes, it does. It says that we're using the same thing, so we'll do that as well. One of the things that it did say to do is to make sure while you're shuffling the cards to rotate them in different ways so that you are providing more variation to how the cards come out oriented. So we're going to do that a little bit. Not much, but every once in a while we'll do that just to change the orientations of the cards as they shuffle back through. All right, so as we're building out here, we'll go back down to the table so you can watch it. So we have 1, 2, again, left to right, top to bottom, and it's a 4x4 grid. 2, 3, 4, there we go. Like so and like so, like so. Boom, 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 and boom. All right, so we've got that set up the way it needs to be. Did you even show up? Down to Goblin Town. Down to Goblin Town. That's right. All right, no, I didn't even show up, Eric. That's the way it is. I watch things from a distance. It's okay. It's okay to do that. Let's put that further out there over there. From this setup, it looks like I need to have this goblin, let's see, let me just do this. Yeah, he'll need to start over here like that. And then I'm going to start down here like this. This is what it looks like for the setup. And so to make it to where it's facing me, I've just turned it upside down. So my cart's starting up here, the goblin's starting down there on the opposite edge. That's all I'm doing. Okay. Then we have to do the event cards again. So the event cards are just these right here. Oops. Failed breaks. Ugh. That really kind of threw me for a loop there. All right. I don't even own the game and I beat you. Yeah, I don't think that's true, Eric. I think you fibbed a little bit. Hey, Flesh to Dust, what's up, buddy? We are playing Mind Your Business. This is from Envy Board Games and designer Art Casey. So it's pretty neat so far. It's just a little spatial rotation and all that other kind of stuff. I'm just dropping more cards than I'm shuffling. So at this point, I'm just going to do this. All right, so we put those 3 event cards out there just like we did in the first game. But now there are goblin actions. So there is a rotate. The goblins, so rotate the goblin's card 90 degrees in the direction of the arrow. Move the goblin 1 space in the direction of the arrow. Gobble the longest resource chain originating from this card. Ooh, oh my. Hunt, move the goblin 1 space towards the nearest gnome. If this move matches the arrow, repeat this movement. Oh my goodness. And then call, there's a little magnet sign, says rotate adjacent matching resources towards the goblin. Swap the goblin's card with the card in the direction of the top arrow. All right, so it looks like these guys right here are going to come out into the picture at this point. So this needs to be shuffled as well. And we're going to learn how to use these cards now, because I've never actually used these cards against the goblin. So this will be interesting. All right, so we're going to put those guys right over here next to the real goblin-y looking thing, like that. Okay, so there's a new action that's called reveal. Okay. You now have an additional action you can take on your turn. Reveal allows you to flip any mine card either occupied by your gnome or orthogonally adjacent to them. When you reveal a face-down mine card, you may rotate the card to any direction you wish. New step, resolve the goblin. What does gobble do? Oh my. I think we're going to have to do a lot of... Okay, gobble. Beginning with the space occupied by the goblin, extending outward, determine the longest resource chain. If there are multiple chains, break the tie, flip every card face down. Okay, so if the goblin flips a card face down, you can reveal a card that is either on the gnome, that the gnome is on, or adjacent to it. Okay. New step, resolve the goblin after you refill the mine. So this is like step 5. You must reveal the top card of the goblin deck. Then you must resolve the actions shown for the goblin figure, which are going to be on this deck over here. Once a goblin card is revealed, note the resource shown on the card, compare it to the location of the goblin, and check the following. If the goblin... Okay, so I'm just going to flip over the top here. So, for example, with this card right here, if the goblin is on a space that does not match this resource, you do this. If it's on a space that is matching the resource, you do this. And this is triggered if the goblin is unable to perform actions 1 or 2. So that's what this card says. So if he doesn't match this symbol, you do these actions. If he does match this symbol, then you do these actions. And if he cannot do 1 or 2, then he does this. All right. That's cool enough. Cool. All right. Let's see here. If the goblin... Okay, we already got that. Waking the goblin. After the first gnome turn, you will skip this resolve goblin step. Instead, move the goblin onto the lower right square of the mine and stand them up. The goblin will now activate as normal. So you get 1 turn, basically. All right. All right. So here we go. Same thing, but we got a goblin that's chasing us and hunting us down. That seems like it's... All right. So this is where we are. I think we're going to do rotate here. Oh, that's not even going to help, is it? Not bag. 1. Two. And then 3 will be to swap. Like so. All right, so that was my 3 actions. Yep, that was my 3 actions. No sign to read. Move your cart. Boom. That doesn't seem that great. Refill the mine. Don't need to do that. So now he is going to wake up and boom, stand right there. Oh no. All right, so now this way. 2, rotate. And 3, load my cart with these 3. All right. So he's standing here. And now we read the sign, no sign. So now we top to bottom, left to right, top to bottom. This one first. Second. Third. And he's right there. We will move the cart. Sorry, we should have done that first. 1, 2, yep. All right. Now we have to reveal this guy. So, is he on one that matches? Nope. Doesn't match. Doesn't match. So, first one is rotate the goblin's card 90 degrees in the direction shown. So, this one rotates like that. Then, move. Move the goblin one space in the direction of the arrow. Can't, because he moves that space. So, what if he cannot? That's probably what it was done. If the goblin cannot perform any of the actions, proceed to the X column on the goblin card. The X column has either blink or blink. The goblin will always perform the A action in the diagram to the left. If the goblin cannot perform this action, it performs the B action. All right, so he'll perform this one first. So he'll move one in the direction of the, like that. So that is that. We're done there. Ooh. All right. I'm going to rotate this one down. He's going to actually stay on it. That was 1. 2, 3. That didn't seem very efficient. But we'll see. That really sucked. Move twice. All right, we're going to go... Wait a minute. I need to check game end. I don't even own the game and I beat you. Oh, yeah. Al Hernandez is here. What's up? Let's see. How do we move game end? Let's see. I need to check this out because... Oh, there it is. The game ends when your minecart makes it to the exit or the goblin gobbles your gnome. If you collect at least 30 cards without being gobbled, you win. Consult the table for your title. Oh! So we got to stay away from that dude. Oh, man. That's not cool at all. Duty shoots, my brother. Move twice. All right. Yes, sir. 1, 2. My goodness. Move your cart. Okay. Refill the mine. Can't. Oh, there's no way I'm getting 30. I didn't get 30 last time without having to try to stay away from this guy. All right, here we go. So now coal. Is he on a space that has coal? Yes, he does. So he matches it. So he's going to move. I got to keep these this way. Sorry, it's going to be upside down for you. I apologize. He's going to move 1 this direction, and he's going to go 1 closer. Or does he move the guy to you? Rotate adjacent matching resources toward... Oh, okay. Rotate adjacent matching resources. That's already made, so this one goes here, and that one's already like that. Okay. That's not as bad then. Okay. But still, that's not good. So now it goes back to my turn. I'm getting nothing right now. And I mean nothing. Oh, my heave. Anyone going to see Furiosa this weekend? I might do that. Furiosa looks like it's going to be a cool movie. Dude. All right. 1 is going to be do this. 2 and then 3. Like that. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what this guy is going to do. But he is super cramping my style right now. Vanessa's here. Hello, Vanessa. Good to see you. No, but I may watch it on the high seas if it isn't lame. Okay. So take up the 3 actions. Did that. Read the sign. Don't have a sign. Move your cart. I only have 3 cards, and I'm a quarter of the way through the game. There's no way this gets flipped over. Of course. Shuffle, then redistribute the highlighted cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we got to flip one over one of these dudes. All right, is he on a gems? He absolutely is, so it matches. So he rotates all gems toward him. So this rotates there, this rotates there, and that's it. Okay. Oh, crap, what was this? He was here, I think. And I'm assuming I can't manipulate this card. I could take it out from underneath him, but I can't grab it. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, and then campfires. There's this campfire. No, I'm gonna leave that one there because it's setting me up a pretty good gem line here. I can move twice though. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I think I'm going to just go 1, 2. Man, I don't want to do that though, I don't think. Okay, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing anything else. So that's done. Read the sign, move twice. I'm not going to do that. Move your cart. That comes over here like this. And then refill the mine. There's nothing to refill. So now we just do another one of these things. All right, so gems again, it matches. So we move 1 space in the direction and then rotate everything. So this rotates to him. This rotates to him. That's not adjacent, that's not adjacent. Okay, nothing else. Alrighty, that's that. Gosh. No, don't want to do that. Dang it. Man, this little goblin thwarts your plans, and I already wasn't very good at it. I just realized dude's eating like radioactive mushrooms. No wonder I'm not good at this game. Okay. We're gonna go with I have the campfire here, but in here, but I don't want to mess with them. No campfires anywhere over there. So we're going to go with two extra turns. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and no, just 4, and then we're going to load these, and now read the sign, move twice. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm just going to move once though, and then I can move my cart like that. Und then refill the mine. 1, 2. Doesn't really help me much. Done with that. Next one here, gold. Is he on one that gold? No, he does not match. So he goes here, rotate the card that he's standing on 90 degrees this way. Boom, like that. And then he moves 1 this way. Alrighty. So now we will rotate like this. That's 1. 2. 3, and we're just going to stay there. Holy suck, Batman. I'm so bad at this game. That's 1. No, that's not going to help either. I suck so bad at this game, y'all. I'm showing such a bad representation of this game. I suck so bad at this. So I'm done moving things. No sign to read. Move my cart and refill the mine. Can't refill the mine, or no reason to refill the mine, rather. All right, so now we're looking at coal. Is he on a thing with coal? No. So he rotates the card 1 this way, and then he moves 1 this way. Dude knows where I'm at, man. That's creepy. So now, good night. Let's go with, oh, man, I just don't want to do anything because I'm going to go, let's see. That doesn't do me any good. 1, 2, and let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come out here. 1, 2, 3. All right, nothing there. Read the sign. Not on 1. Move the cart. So I'm going to come over here now. So this has to be revealed. Refill the mine. Nothing to refill. So carbon monoxide returned to the entrance. -1 action this turn. Are you flippin' kidding me? Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. I like it. All right, here we go. -1 action. Next turn. Yippee skippy. All right, gold. Is he on gold? Yes. So, matches. Uh-oh, what does that do? What does that do? Ray, swap. Swap the goblin's card with the garden direction of the arrow. All right, so these two swap. You nut bag mullet. What in the world? I don't like him at all. And then he moves one this way. That totally broke up this line that I'm about to get. Dude, this is rather difficult. Dude hasn't gobbled once. I should say this. He also hasn't hunted once either. Boiled carrots are nice. Nutbag mullet, yes. I'm sorry. The goblin looks more like a salamander. That is correct. I think you also make a rail for your cart to ride along. That is true as well. Don't feel bad, Sam. I haven't won one game this week. Lost 3 times Dice Theme Park, 3 times the Magnificent, twice in Maracaibo, and twice Raja of the Ganges. Oh, man. You make me feel better, dude. Thank you. Okay. So he's done. So now I only have 2 actions this turn. Yay. So I'm going to go 1, 2. That doesn't really help me much, but it does put me closer. I'm going to use teleportation, and I'm going to swap the card that I'm on with the card that is next to my cart. Since I wasn't going to be doing it anyway, I'll put that over here like this. And that might have been a very bad idea, but hoping that it gets me some cards here very soon. So read the sign. I don't have a sign. Move your cart. And go here. Refill the mine. Nothing to refill. All right. Does he have? No, he doesn't. So it rotates this card like this, and then he moves over here. All right. Now I'm back to normal. I'm going to go 1, 2, and then 3. I'm going to do that. And so I've done my 3 actions. I read the sign. Oh no! I'm staying here. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. All right, so what this does is I'm going to load my cart. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. He is here and I am here, and we refill the mine. So we start 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we see if I die. Okay, gold. Does there gold on here? No, there's no gold. So this, all right, so this rotates like this. And that says he hunts the dwarf. Move the goblin 1 space towards the nearest gnome. If this move matches the arrow, repeat this movement. Okay, it doesn't match the arrow. He moves. I think he just gobbled me up. I think I just lost. Pretty sure I just lost. Goblin, 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 goblin. Move. If the goblin occupies the same safe unit, the game immediately ends in a loss. All right. Well, I got totally shellacked by chapter 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, and I had to get 30 by the time I got over here. That probably wasn't going to happen. But, all right. Well, that's the third version. I'm sorry, that's the second version. And now we're going to show the third. We're going to show the third one. Oh, no, don't do that. There we go. And since I lost both the first and the second, I'm probably going to lose the third as well. But I want to say that I'm collectively getting better, but I don't feel like I am. I feel like I'm getting my butt kicked here. You should have used the ring. 0 for 2. Yeah, I do have the ring. It's called 0 for 2. Good for avoiding night blindness. What are you talking about? Oh, carrots. Yeah, carrots. That is correct. Sad Tula. I'm definitely not. She say, and my stream is all fuzzy again. I hate this TV sometimes. I'm sorry. Benny Hill theme would work here too. Or circus music. That is correct. I am a clown. You are correct. But, you know, I'm glad. Are you not entertained? Don't answer that. You probably aren't. It's okay. All right, so here we go. Third mode, and then we'll be done, folks. But I did want to show all of the... I didn't even get to the third event, y'all. I'm a loser, baby. All right, here we go. That shuffled up because I'm assuming we're going to be using the... Now, the chapter 3 is called Gnome Ore Tears. Dun, 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 dun. Gnome Ore Tears. Times are getting desperate for a gnome out of luck. With the mine having been closed for so long, there aren't many options left for miners. Why are they still keeping the mine boarded up anyway? Rumors are the owners are now keeping the goblin as a pet. Looks like there's no choice but to start your cart and sneak into the mine for some quick riches before you get caught. The setup, follow the same setup as SoloPlay chapters 1 and 2 with the following changes. Place an unused gnome figure onto the bottom right card next to the goblin. Place the figure on its side. This represents the owner of the mine. It will patrol the mine with their pet goblin. Oh, joyous. All right, let's see here. All right. Got it. All right, so no goblin actions, go back over there. It's also worthy of noting that none, and I mean none, of these chapters say that I should be using these three little, these lunchtime cards and all that other kind of stuff. So it could be that I'm doing even worse than I would have been doing, because I don't know that I'm supposed to be able to. It doesn't say that you're not supposed to. So there's that. The Yakety Sax ending is the only reason I watch Benny Hill. He always chasing. Just kidding. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm trying to flip them all over the same way so that the orientation that they are in on the deck stays the same. And like that. Alrighty then. Start there. He starts here. This starts over there. These guys will start here. And the other gnome will start there as well. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so he actually starts here like this. Yeah, that is absolutely correct, Matthew. Yeah, keep your day job, Sam, not your singing forte. I know. You're not really missing much with Benny Hill. You're just not. It was very crass humor. It's the kind of stuff that, you know, you laugh at, but I don't know. I just, you're not missing much, Vanessa. It's all kind of cringy. It always was, but I guess, you know, whatever. Do not draw a goblin card after your first turn. Instead, wake the mine owner and goblin by standing them up in their current locations. On your second turn, begin drawing cards. Each time that you draw a goblin card, the mine owner will resolve the card first, then the goblin will resolve the card. What? So now we've got 2 goblins running around? How am I supposed to do this here? All right, mine owner notes. The mine owner resolves actions in exactly the same manner as the goblin, with the following exceptions. The mine owner and the goblin cannot occupy the same space. If this prevents an action from being resolved, use the X section of the goblin card. Exception 2, mine owners do not gobble gnomes. Well, that's reassuring. If the mine owner lands on your space, you are kicked back to the entrance and you lose all of the cards in your cart. Shuffle your lost cards back into the mine deck. Your cart stays where it is. The game ends when your mine cart makes it to the exit or the goblin gobbles your gnome. If you collect at least 25 cards without being gobbled, you win. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, here we go. Alrighty. Let's see. What have I got? Well, I've got a chain here of that. That's not bad. So yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Well, let's see here. Jump to camp or a corner. Got this. Could do that. Doesn't really help to do that. So I think we'll go 1, 2, and then 3. Blink, blink, like that. And then I can jump to a camp or a corner. I will jump to this corner over here. And then I will move my cart. Bing. And refill. There and there. All right. I don't draw a card on my first turn, but I stand this guy up and I stand this guy up. Now, after my second turn, I'll draw a card and they both have to follow that card. All right. So, first action is going to be to do this. And then rotate this one. And I'll go like that. And I'm still here. Let's see, third action. Do I have any good third actions here? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna go like this. That's a third action. Big. You know, I can't load it anyway. So, oh well. So that's that. Then I'm going to read the sign, load your cart. I can't. Move your cart. Refill the mine. No mine to refill. So now, is he on a space? No, he is not. Does not match. So this space rotates 1 in this direction. And then he cannot do the second action, so we try to rotate adjacent matching resources towards the goblin. There are none. So we do this. He'll move 1 space towards the nearest gnome. So he'll move over here. Then he simply enters. He simply enters. That's all he does. Now, we will we're going to go 1. It doesn't cripple. Then 2. Then 3. Maybe that'll work. Maybe. No, we're not going to do that right now. Because we did 1, 2. And 3 is going to be to load these guys. And then 1, 2, 3, like that. I should have moved. Sorry. Gold. No gold matching, so I rotate this card this way. Then they move 1 towards the gnome in the direction. So we're going to say he went this way. This one rotates like this, and he's going to move this way as well. Crapola. Not what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No, 1, 2. I'm going to do that. And then that was already there. Nothing. All right. So now we're going to read the sign, move twice. We're going to go with 1, 2, like that. And then move your cart. Oh, I forgot to put out the, dang it. Well, I remembered in the right times because they come out right now. This comes into effect right now, so that's cool. All right, here we go. So we're going to move the cart once, like so, and then we reveal this. Cave in, shuffle these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Too busy chatting. There it is again, the emoji bubble. Yeah, I know. It's whenever I put up a, whenever I put up a thumbs up like this, it does that. So if I have my hand up here in any way, shape, or form that looks like a thumb, it's probably going to do it. But I don't know if Vanessa was here yesterday. Should we show Vanessa? I think we should show Vanessa what happened yesterday. See, if I do... Oh, yeah, Sam, camera. Well, let me do this first. Yeah! Woo! See, if I do that, it does that. And then if I go like this, it does that. It's awesome. These are cool things. Then if I do this, aww. If I go like this, rainy days. I'm going to change the camera angle right now. There we go. Thank you all. Thank you all. Yo, oh man, oh wow. Ouch. I'm sorry. Oh man, yeah, try lambs. Yep. And a young John Goodman. Really? Can't see the board, Sam. Sorry. All right, now you can. Here we go. All right, so I did that. Now I got to do another one of theirs. So boom. So they're looking for gems. So he can match gems. So he can swap a card that way. He can't do that. So he's going to rotate matching. All of those are there. So he really can't do that. So he's going to hunt the gnome and go this way. And then he's going to move this way. Oof. Dude is close. You, however, have matching gems. So you are going to, so that's not going to happen. So you're going to probably hunt as well. So you're going to go that way and that way. This is no bueno. All right, well, whatever shall we do? I'm going to teleport. I'm going to teleport, and that allows me to swap these two like this. Then my second one, oh, actually my first action is going to be to rotate this like that. And then that's my first action. I am going to use lunchtime and take additional 2 actions. So I've got 4 actions left. 1, 2. Oh, wait a minute. No. That's dumb. Right next to the people if I do that. So I'll just do that for now. I won't be stingy. So that was 1. I'm not doing anything else. So I am going to load my cart though. So these 2 cards here will come on in. And I have to move my cart. I don't have any things there, so do that and that. And then I'm standing right here. So now, flip over this. Gold. Are we on gold? They are. So these guys go first. So E equals. Can't do that. So he will rotate. Can't do that. So he's going to go hunting. And then he's going to move back that way. That's kind of weird. All right, so he does not match. So this rotates 1 this way, and then he will hunt 1 toward the goblin, or 1 toward the gnome like this. Okay, that is that. Oof. So next action is going to be that. That's one. Then two. Oh, gee whiz. 2, 3. I think it's important to stay away. All right. No, just 2, and then we're going to load. Boom, boom. All right, and so now I'll read the sign, jump to a corner if I want to. Corner, sure, I'll jump over there. Jump to a camp or a corner. Well, that's the only camp, I'm not going to do that. So I jump to the corner over here and move the cart, refill. And then owner first, and then Goblin. The owner, gems. He's not on a gem, so he's going to rotate this card once that way. And then move 1 over this direction. Gems on this, same thing. So he will rotate this like that. And then move 1 over here like this. That really not good. That's no bueno. All right. So now my next turn is to get the heck out of Dodge. Well, 1 is going to be to do that. I'm going to use this and take 2 extra actions. So now I've got 4 left, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's going to be it. 1, 2, 3. So there we go. I'm going to also use my emergency brakes and not use my thingy. Although I can't get over there anyway. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I wonder if you can if the mine owner lands on your space, you're kicked back to the entrance and lose all of your cards. There's a shuffle of... Okay, so maybe I can move on to there? Dude! John Goodman was a football coach for the Jocks. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. You need to star every stream with that metal thing. I know, right? I guess he's half deaf too. I might be. I've never been to a school where the jocks bullied the nerds. They were always too busy partying. Yeah, I've seen both ways. Let's see here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to read the sign. It says swap to adjacent. So I'm going to swap this guy with this guy. And then I'm going to swap. Well, I did use my emergency brakes here. And then I'm going to swap No, I'm not going to swap that one. I'm going to leave it. And so, move your cart. I'm not going to move my cart. Refill the mine. Doesn't need to be done. All right. Are we on gold? No, we are not. So this one rotates that way, and this guy moves one over here. Gold is here, so it equals. What does that mean? Gobble. Gobble the longest resource chain originating from this card.
Are you kidding me?
So gobble, gobble. Oh, wait. We just flip this over. Flip, flip, and flip. Nope. Sorry. Nope. Don't want it. All right. So that's that. That gobbles these cards down. And then he moves one up this way. Interesting. All right. So these are out of the way now. So that stays there because I used my break card, so I don't move. Don't need to refill anything. We did that. Now it's my next turn. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then 3. Just like that. And then there's no sign to read. We move the cart like so, and we refill. 1, 2. And he's right there. This is getting tense, folks. Gold. Well, no gold on there, so no gold. This one rotates like that. And then they move this way. They can't, so he's going to move this way. This guy is also not on gold, so this one will also rotate this way. And he can't go that way, so he will go this way. So they're walking away. That's right. You better get out my yard, y'all. You don't know what's coming. Okay. So, I need to read that reveal action now because... All right, when you reveal, you now have an additional action you can take on your turn. Reveal allows you to flip any mine card either occupied by your gnome or orthogonally adjacent to them. Okay, so I am going to reveal like so. And then I'll go 1, it's 2, I'm sorry, and then my third will be to reveal this one. All right, not much I can do there. So, read the sign, there is no sign. Move the cart. So this one's going to come over here now, which reveals this. Carbon monoxide returned. I don't like you people. I don't like you people. And I mean you people right here. These two people. I don't like them. -1 action this turn. Wow. Good night in the morning. That was beastrous. All right, move my cart. Already did that. That's what did that. And so now we have to flip this. Coal, yes. So we're going to move towards the gnome, just 1 because it's not in the direction, and then rotate. We can't do that, so they're going to move 1 more because of that. So now this guy is not on coal, so he's going to rotate this 1 that way and then move 1 direction this way. Okay, goodness gracious. All right. We're going to go 1. 2. And then 3. I can't load anything anyway, so you might as well. And then read the sign. I can move twice. So I will go one. Duh. Man. I'm going to try it. 2. Oh, I'm going to die. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, move a cart. Bing. And refill, don't have to. All right, coal, if it equals. And then you can't do that, so it goes back here. Coal here, so it equals, he goes there, and he can rotate this. So it goes there. Okay, that was super close. All right, so on my turn, I'm going to spend 1 to rotate this, like a so. And then 2 and 3. Oh, but I can't. Nutsy. Nutsy, nutsy. Oh, okay, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Because I won't be able to get it in. So we'll just go 1, 2, load my cart for my third action, like so. And then I'll flip that over and flip that over. And now he's right there. Read the sign, nothing. Move the cart. Bing. Refill, don't need to. All right, gems. Gems, no, yes. So this guy here is just going to rotate things next to him. He can't do that, so he's going to move 1 towards the gnome. So he's going to do that. Not matching over here, so this is going to rotate 1. And then he can't move that way, so he's going to go towards the gnome, and which will be this way, it looks like. So now, my turn, we will, rotate that. That's 1. I'm sorry, reveal that. That's 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's all I can do. And then read the sign, no sign to read, move the cart. And then we gotta see what these guys do. He does not have that, so he's going to rotate this. And I believe that he doesn't, it says that he doesn't gobble things up, so that's what the, yeah. No, he doesn't actually do that. I don't think he gobbles anything up. Plus, it doesn't connect anything anyway, so it doesn't happen. But the goblin, however, has to do this, which is rotating it this way, and then he will gobble this and this. And that stays there. Next, man, this will rotate it like that. 2, and then we'll reveal 3. All right. We'll come bring this over here. That reveals this. Failed breaks. Move 1. Okay. Stingy is well and well. Okay. Well. Doesn't have it here, so rotates. He can't do that. He can't do any of those because he's on a thing. So he can't do that. So he'll move 1 towards this way. Okay, that really sucks. This guy is the same. He'll do this, and it looks like he'll gobble this and this. It says that he doesn't gobble gnomes, but it doesn't say that he doesn't gobble the resources here. I'm not going to do very well at all. All right, here we go. Let's see, who we got here? Do the opposite of Sam. Yes, you got that right. Yes, I am making up words. I always make up words. It's something that I have a little bit of fun at. Okay. So, how am I going to be able to do that? My word. All right, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Read the sign. There is no sign. Move your cart. Refill the mine. Nothing to refill. Gold. No gold here, so this will rotate 1, and he'll gobble. So I think only this. Nothing here, so he'll move 1. That's it. Then, on my turn, I'm going to load my cart. And then that's 1, 2, 3, and then I have to refill. 1, 2, that goes there. No coal, so this one gets rotated 1 like this, and then he moves down here. Wait, did I move? Yeah, I think I did. And then the other guy, he'll go this and this, like so. All right, so I'm going to go 1 to rotate that, 2, I'm just going to stay there. This will be that. Read the sign, no sign to read. Move your cart, bing. Refill the mine, nothing to refill. Coal. Okay, it equals, so he can't do that. that's done. He gobbled me again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I was still 10 short anyway. I am not good at this game. Timo62 is 19. 6219 is here. Hello, hello, hello. How do you even win this game? Okay, you win this game by getting a number of cards. In this particular mode, I needed to get 25 cards and make it back to the exit. I was one space away from making it back to the exit, but I got gobbled up by this guy. Because whenever you meet them, he gobbles you up. If this guy gets onto your space, he just kicks you back to the entrance. But if this guy lands on your space, then he eats you. That's how the game ends. Well, that's how it immediately ends that way and you lose. If you make it back to the exit, then you had to get 25 cards in order to win. If you don't get 25 cards, then you're done. You're toast. And the other two, it was 30 cards in order to win. So this is a difficult little puzzle game. I have to say, it's not. Now, take that with a grain of salt because I am not the most cranially advanced individual on the face of the planet. So there are probably a lot of people out here who would be able to look at these and see the combinations a little bit better than I can. So I just wanted to give you the idea. I just wanted to give you the feel for how the game plays. It's very much a puzzly game where you're rotating things and trying to get them to link up so that you can get those chains and load your cart with those hopefully bigger chains. I would imagine that you really have to kind of find that sweet spot where you're able to twist things as you're moving through the mine so that when your cart lands on a certain space, ka-ting, you just have to take an action to load like 4 or 5 cards up into your thing. I'm just not very good at that, as referenced by this entire stream. See you later, Kabuki. Take it easy. I have to duck away to cook dinner, so doubt I will be back in time before you wrap up. Yep, I don't think so either, because we're pretty much almost done. This has been 2 hours, but I have played 3 games of this in 2 hours. And there's been a lot of me kind of burning my brain trying to figure out what might be the right thing to do at any given point in time. So the box says that you're looking at 30 to 45 minutes per game. So, you know, I had 3 games, 30 minutes each, and then another 30 minutes of teaching or thereabouts of talking and that kind of thing, or explaining what I'm doing and that kind of thing. So the event cards are also kind of, they put a burr in your saddle, let me tell you. Some of them are not that bad, like the cave-ins, that's not too bad, but the failed breaks, move your cart 1 more, man, that really messes up your plans. And then carbon monoxide, having to go back to the entrance when you were on the other side of the board, trying to work things out, huge setbacks. So man, it's got enough challenge to it to where I don't know that you would need to use the event cards, but if you get bored with it, then you use the event cards, and that kind of throws a new wrench into the system. That's kind of how I feel about the event cards right now, because I don't know that they're necessary to add challenge to the game, which is what sometimes games rely upon. Nice Strider. To instill a little bit more challenge into the game. I don't know that this game needs it, at least not for me. Maybe it will for somebody else. But this is a neat little game. I'm interested to try it out 3-player and see how that works, because when you have 3 people, when you have more than 1 player running around, you can't land on the same space as another gnome, but you can still load your cart from spaces that they are occupying. So you can still take stuff out from underneath them, but you can't be where they are to manipulate that card. So that's an interesting thing. Anyway, this has been a fun jaunt into the game. Is this available? Yes, it absolutely is, Eric. And it's from Envy Board Games. You can go to their website. The website is in the description below, and you can check out all their games that they have available for you. I did another game a couple of weeks ago called Confusing Lands. That's one that was just on Kickstarter, and it'll be available soon-ish after they fulfill the Kickstarter. But it was a neat little game as well. Very, very much in the same line, same vibe as this one, having cards, moving them around and placing them out. It's a little bit more like a Carcassonne-ish type feel, though, with Confusing Lands. This one, very puzzly. I do enjoy it. I'm just not very good at it. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. No, I said cranially. I said cranially. Also not a word, but I didn't say brainially. That's not what I would have said. But you get the idea, right? We're going to get out of here, though. Thank you for joining me. I certainly appreciate it. Eric, thanks for tuning in. Let me do this one more time. Yeah. I'm going to do it every single time now. I love that. Love it. It didn't do it this time. There we have it. Adios, amigos, amigas. We'll see you later on the flip side. Come back tomorrow. We've got the top 5 games from 2017 coming out tomorrow morning. And then we're also going to be at 1 o'clock in the afternoon Pacific time. We're going to be playing Dabbawala from Queen Games. It'll be me, Jess, and JT tomorrow. And then we're going to start something new. After we get done playing the game, we're going to sign off from the stream, and then we're going to record a first impressions, and that will go up on Monday. So we'll see how that works out. I think it'll be pretty cool. That's going to be something we do a little bit more regularly here on the channel. Little first impressions videos, not very long, 5-10 minutes probably, and just give you our first impressions on it. Not really a review, just how we originally thought it played out. So that's what we're going to be doing. We'll see you tomorrow on the flip side. Take care.